it. This is how we come through to hit arms. You guys, I was trying to get my sucked in the parking lot by one of you haters, so I came way relaxed. So I could bust a nut and then go hit arms.
12 seconds later.
You guys started warming up on leg day, and somebody pulled up, and it didn't go the way they wanted it to go. You'll probably see the details later, but cops are still here. They're figuring out what the situation is and go from there. I mean, the whole thing was it was self-defense, clear as day. I was sitting down on a bench. Dude came up. He's about 7 foot and big ass dude, and just wanted to start a fight. So.
Welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Guys, today's video is gonna be a banger, so you already know what it is. Bubba Army in the chat. This is the video I think that we have all been waiting for. You know, in the past, I have told people, don't pull up on the guy, you know, it's just not gonna turn out well for both parties. But there's always gonna be somebody on the internet that will take somebody's warning and they're gonna be like, nah, dog, I'm gonna go smash this guy's face out. And that's what happened, guys. So there's a whole lot to really talk about, but we first got to get into flow state to roast the cornball. If he thought the whole fresh and fit thing or whatever that like show was bad, this is going to be the nuclear meltdown for this guy's career going forward.
You guys are pussies, straight up, straight the up, and everybody who sits there calling them out, I gave you pussies the address. Don't. If you swear there's going to be an issue about telling gym people or anything, follow me out of the gym. It will just be me. And I will serve you pussies so bad, it'll be the worst thing you ever did. You guys started warming up on leg day, and cops are still here. They're figuring out what the situation is and go from there. I mean, the whole thing was it was self-defense, clear as day. I was sitting down on a bench. Dude came up. He's about 7 foot.
All right, Bubba Army, I wanted to play the clip again just so you have it fresh in your mind when I spread this clown's cheeks apart. This guy is an absolute clown. He has the nerve, right, to go on camera and be like, oh yeah, the cops got involved. You're the one, right, that I just played the clip saying, hey, follow me outside. We'll just handle it like men. There'll be nobody there, and that's how it'll be. Oh, but guess what? Wes Watson thought all of his haters were some like 4'10", 90-pound guy living in his mom's basement. No, you want to know who pulled up on him? Andre the freaking Giant pulled up on him. I would have paid money to see that cornball's face when he saw the absolute mountain. The mountain, like Thor, what's that guy's name? I can't remember his name, right? His name's like Thor or something. But when the mountain pulled up on this cornball, he really thought this shit was sweet. I said, I've literally been on record saying multiple times, don't call the internet out. There's always going to be someone bigger, meaner, and badder. And you know, it doesn't really take a lot to be meaner and badder than Wes Watson the cornball, because he's always been a certified clown. He's always been a storyteller, right? Nothing he's ever said was actually truth, right? If he was born maybe 1,000 years ago, he would probably be one of like those jesters that you would see in the King's Court. Honestly, he really would be. But now he's in your Instagram reel or your YouTube feed, and we're all laughing at him. So I guess at the end of the day, nothing really changed. It's just like really the form of it changed. Now, this guy, right? I guarantee you, he got his ass whooped. So when you look at a man's face, right, and his body language, and also a person told me, if you want to tell how somebody feels, right, just look into their eyes, for the eyes are the portal into the soul. Okay, you can just tell looking at his body language and his face that he got his ass whooped, and he has the actual nerve to be like, yeah guys, it was handled. One, it was most likely handled by his armed security guard that has like a Navy SEAL LARP mindset, because he has like this armed security guard that's like always walking around kitted out or whatever. Absolute cringe. And anybody who's from that world is just probably laughing at their ass. We really need to get Don Shipley on this, because Wes Watson is also a guy who is LARPed as a Navy SEAL. So once again, hopefully, Mr. Shipley, you are watching this video. We really need you, Don Shipley, to call this guy out. It would be hilarious if we could just hear you, Don Shipley, say, hey, Mr. Watson, heard you called yourself a Navy SEAL. Now about that, your DD-214 shows you never served because you were in prison prison. I'm just reveling in this because this cornball, this is what karma tastes like. Now, if you thought that this situation couldn't get any worse, look how he followed this whole thing up on his Instagram story.
So back to our regularly scheduled program. You guys, my haters, everybody, I would be friends with you guys. I don't even want negativity. I've lived a crazy fucking life. I was in prison for 10 fucking years. I've gone from the bottom to the top, and all I ever want you guys to do is just admit it. Just say, hey, I don't like Wes's delivery. I don't like a lot about him, but he's really just telling me to stop the drinking and the drugs, to work out every day, to eat the proper macros that'll get me feeling good and looking good, and to be more positive and share it with everybody else so we can get everybody on this positive tip, because then we won't have shit like that happening. I would be friends with any of you guys, straight up. Like, I'm very approachable. I want you guys to win.
You serious?
Wes Watson, you are a certified lame. That was one of the worst attempts to manipulate the audience to actually try to relate to you. No, Wes Watson, this is not how it works. You don't get to provoke thousands and thousands of people. You literally called out the whole entire internet for people to pull up on you, and now magically it's our fault. Absolutely not, you cornball. There's no way we're ever gonna let you get away from all of this crap that you made. Oh, you were in prison for 10 years because of your own actions, because of yourself. I don't care how much you got stretched out in prison. I don't care if you had to hoop like 1,000 guys, like that one girl that's trying to do like, I don't know, 1,000 guys in one day, 1 hour. I don't know. Wes Watson, he did it first in prison, right? But no, no way. Oh, we hate the message, blah, 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 blah. Dude, the crap that you talk about can be just looked up. It could be looked up on Google. It's not complex stuff. You're talking about macros and aligning yourself, some bullshit. It's some new word every day, right? But this guy is such an idiot. He really has the nerve to go on his Instagram and try to seem relatable. He sits here and he says, oh, I don't want the hate, guys. I want to be positive. But every single day, this guy is crashing out on his Instagram. He's calling out you and your mom, and he's raging on his YouTube channel. But this guy really, he got a taste of real life. He got a taste of Andre the Giant's fist in his mouth, and it reminded him of his prison days. This guy is such a weasel.
So I know a lot of you guys are wanting to get fit, want to be a jacked, savage motherfucker in 2025. So you got to see some of my testimonials of what I've done for people. Let me show you some of my guys who are straight monsters.
Yeah, guys, you heard it first from Wes Watson, the cornball. He's savage and he's vicious, but you know, when a guy who's bigger than him rolls up on him and gives him the business that he's been calling for, I guess it's just your fault, guys. Man, I already know that this story is just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. But guess what? Here on the Bubba YouTube channel, we stay roasting all of these alpha male lames. And guys, I had to make this video. I want to make some more videos about Les Watson because you guys have been trolling that guy Troy Zanko so hard. But I had to make this video because this is just a crazy development in the Wes Watson lore. So guys, you enjoy your day. If you enjoyed the video and made it this far, then be sure to smash that like button so other people may see this video. If you're a new viewer or returning viewer to the Bubba YouTube channel, then hit that subscribe button and join the Bubba Army. And finally, shout out to all of my Bubba Battalion members who are graciously supporting this channel by means of paying for the membership. Guys, have an amazing day. I really love making content for y'all. Bubba Army, you mean so much to me, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.